Welcome back everybody to another Satisfactory episode. We're going to do the end sprint. I was on the toilet. I cannot flush, but I hope it's vacuum. The research is still going. It needs 1 more minute. Well, I will wait for it. There are some Easter eggs here. For example, if you take a look, you can see a prompt with a lot of code in it. Some people say that that's a small part of the code in the game. Yeah, well, here we have something like a chat thingy thing. And that's funny made. It talks about the pioneer, basically. And yeah, well, we are, I believe, the pioneer. So... Anyways, yeah, well, there are different screens like this one. A fatal exception as one has occurred. So let's take a look. It's done, and we have a new alternate recipe for stators and such. I think that's a very good thing to do. And now let's take a look. What can we more research? So I could turn it on. Let me see. We can research fabric. Do we have some sulfur lying around somewhere? Sulfur. That's biomass. How do I make fabric then? Can I get in the crafting bench for a second?
Yeah, sure.
Fabric. Mycelia and biomass. Go ahead. I have mycelia. And I can grab biomass as much as I want to, because the whole area here is biomass. Leaves can be made into biomass. My iron factories are still running at more than they can deliver. Okay, and now I need the biomass then. Let's take a look. Biomass, mycelia. No, biomass leaves. Yes. And then fabric. I need like, how much fabric did I need for the research? Okay, 10. I need 10 fabric. Okay, let's grab some more mycelia then. The old-fashioned way. There we go. Like this one. Good. Now heading back to the base. Make some more biomass. And now 8 more fabric, so I can finish. I seriously accidentally did my mycelia to biomass. Dang it.
Not good.
No, it isn't. I need to go up again. I need to get those, let me see, steel rod, well, the rods, the iron rods, and those reinforced plates, so I can help you with the frames.
Okay.
What do you have in your inventory? Did you have enough reinforced plates?
I'm getting now the rods. I'm crafting now to the modular frames. I can take now 35.
Okay.
The modular frames.
Yeah, well, I currently have 41 in my inventory of the modular frames.
Okay, combine it.
So I'm Those are the plates. Lol. I do not want the plates! I want to run up all the way! Let me see. More. Whoa! Almost fell down. This
Not
is the
again.
correct floor. Yeah, not again. That's something I used to say every time. Not again. No, no, no. Let's take a look. Modular frames. I can make 68.
It's not enough. I must have... Let's see.
How much did we need in the elevator? 500?
500. And I have now 215. Sorry.
50 or 15?
15.
Like 215.
215.
Okay, I almost, I now have 75 and I'm going up to 100, 100, a little bit more than 100. Otherwise I will pick up some frames that you have and collect them all. So I can bring them to the elevator.
Yeah.
The reinforced plates are going very slow, so I think I'm gonna give it a boost in a few seconds. Did you pick up the upgrades again? Or do you have left them in the chest down below?
I have left them.
You have them in your inventory?
I have left them in the chest.
Okay. I will be there soon then.
Okay.
I'm dead. How did I do that? Look where I am, seriously. Look where I am. I'm on the edge of the building, hanging inside a piece of wall. And I can say, help. If I move, I die. How did I even do it? There we go. I used the power pole for damage reduction.
Okay.
There we go. Let me see. Where are the upgrades? There. And I can make some more upgrades, so let me create them as well.
The old-fashioned way.
Mm-hmm. I'm going towards the top of the building.
Yeah.
To the reinforced iron plate factory to give it a boost. And along the way I will pick up some copper cables.
The box above is not falling so quickly there. Of right on reinforced iron plates.
Yeah, I know, that's why I'm walking towards it.
So I'm crafting it manually.
Let me
Right.
grab a merger. Can't afford, of course. I cannot afford it. Well, let's do normal then. I have added a secondary belt to the copper cable thing, so it sends up more cables to the to the reinforced iron plate factory. That's something for sure. And I have a little bit of a booster in my inventory at the moment to help with that as well.
Alright.
Almost there. There we go. And now let's boost it to the max. And fill it up like with 500 cables. Now it goes on the top speed. I can make 27 more frames. Yay!
I have here a few.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If you can bring them to the reinforced iron plate floor, all those modular frames you make, and set them down next to me, I can pick them up and see how much we need yet. Still.
I'm coming. Steal this.
Closing in on the end of this crafting expedition.
Where you are? Oh dear.
Drop them next to the workbench here. Where are you? Oh, there. Can you drop them here? Drop them on the ground. All of them.
It's all of them.
60?
Yeah, the rest of it I have put it in the elevator.
Oh, they're already there.
Yeah, yeah.
In that case, I still need to walk there then. How much were in the elevator then?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go there then. You can never be sure with that. Leave the reinforced iron plates in the container here.
Yeah.
So I can grab them when I need them later on. I always jump on the side of the building in the water because that will break your fall.
Yeah.
That way I'm getting back down way more easy. You have put in 215, like said.
Okay.
We need 110 more. That's not that hard. I need more reinforced iron plates and I can make a lot of them.
What did I need? Oh, screws.
Screws?
Yeah.
What are you making then?
Reinforced.
Oh, manually.
Manually.
Yeah, well you can get them down below, the screws. They are in the chest, in the container I meant directly against the container with the rods.
It's getting quicker.
This is copper factory. Need more up.
Up, caves.
Yeah, something like that. This is the iron plates. I always look weird at the. I have like a meter on the top right of my screen. It's not visible on the recording, but it basically shows the sound that goes into the recording.
Yeah.
And I have like two bars going up and down. When I speak, is one bar, and the other bar is the sound like from you in the game.
Okay.
And then when I speak, it always goes to the top of that bar. And when the games make sounds or you talk, I can see it's shooting from the bottom all the way to the top, and then way back to the bottom. So basically, normally when I'm talking, you see a little bit going up and down on the screen. But as soon as I look at the game sounds, like for walking, for example, it basically is a on and off button. Full, empty, full, empty, full, empty.
Okay.
It's just a banging sound that makes it go up and down that big and fast.
Okay.
Do you still have some reinforced iron plates, by the way?
No, not at the moment.
Do you have some frames with you?
I'm crafting it.
Oh. Can you bring them to me this time, so I can keep track?
Yeah. You're on the 5th floor?
On the top floor, yeah. The almost top floor, by the way.
Almost top floor.
I'm with the reinforced plate thingy thing. I think it's worthless to use the upgrades in these machines as the copper wire doesn't go fast enough. Although they are tier 2, all those copper thingy things. By the way, what do we need for the tier 3? Yeah, like I said, the steel thingy things. The steel thingy things are way easier to craft sooner or later. So we can upgrade the belts to like a tier 3, which is more than double the current speed.
I
will do that.
We're gonna make it automatically making.
Yeah, well, soon enough. Still need to make those frames and send out the elevator. That's something I want to finish this episode, if possible.
I'm at the top floor. Ah, one down.
One down. Thank you. Now I'm gonna get down to the screws and bolts.
Me for the reinforced.
What?
Me for the reinforced.
Who was for the reinforced? The reinforced are empty.
9 of it.
Yeah, well, they do not get that fast,
No,
basically.
No.
We need like 75 more frames. But it's not that hard. I can make them very fast and easy, so I'm not worrying about it.
Let's see.
I'm crafting them very fast, so 70, 65, 60, and I need more. Going towards the iron plate factory to get some plates from there.
Yeah.
Dang, I'm stuck. At least. What I do like about this game is that literally everything is solid. So you can even climb on your workbench if you want to.
Oh, here it is.
What?
The crafting bench.
Oh, there are almost every floor has one.
Okay.
Almost. On the top floor, basically the floor with the reinforced iron plates, there are even 2 crafting benches at once. So
yeah.
That's the whole thingy thing. I'm gonna be sure that we craft way too much of those frames. Once I'm done crafting almost, I say I'm almost done, and you say, oh, I have so much, and then we have more than we needed. You know that's the issue, right?
Yeah.
Hey Mike, can you be lovely and go to the general channel, please? You can still watch my stream, by the way. That's not a problem. Yeah, can you go to the general channel to yeah, be with the other person. Otherwise, he or she is alone. Okay, thank you. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, I find it sad if he or she needs to be alone. I do not like it.
Yeah.
I always like to be with people and helping them instead of leaving them alone. That's something maybe attacking me. I like being together with people and not being alone. Maybe it's more me than them. So that's basically how I work. I like playing with other people, and I like seeing and talking with other people, although my world is very small. Very, very small.
Very small.
Yeah. Basically, like a handful of people which I talk to, and the other people all ignore me, leave me, those things.
It's sad.
Yeah, it's really sad, but I still don't know why. Maybe because my language is wrong, or I need 20 frames more.
I have
How much?
17 now.
17.
17.
Oh, I make the last 3 then. If you can come down to the hub, go to the hub.
Straight away. If I don't fall off.
I hope not. It would be a little bit of waste, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then I need to get the mop again to wipe every blood pattern from the floor. And my back is already hurting, so it wouldn't be a very good thing to do, wiping blood off the
Really
floor.
hard.
My precious factory do not need those stains in the walls.
No.
Especially not the floor. It will become slippery by then. May I have those frames from you, my friend?
Yeah.
Then we have a nice milestone reached, I think. Let's come. Well, come. We have 1 modular frame too much, by the way. See? I told you that we are gonna have too much frames. I told you. I told you it wasn't equal. Well, let's put them in then. Seal the box. Ready for launch. Sending away. Preparing for launch. Fire. Goodbye.
See you next time.
It's somewhere way above there in the stars. It should return soon, but anyways, that is it. We can now unlock the next thing from the next tiers. We can now unlock, let's take a look what we can unlock in the next episodes. And so, I sure want in the next episode that we can upgrade the bells all to tier 3. That's something
Tier 3, yeah.
we can do. Let's first take a look. We have 2 alternates in tier 4 yet. Still. I will put some stuff in for those. Because
Oil processing.
Let me take a look.
Manufacturing.
Oil processing for oil, plastic and rubber. And circuit boards and such. So we can collect oil. Then we have the industrial manufacturing for the truck. The bigger truck thingy thing. And then the biggest crafts that we currently can make. Catrium electronics. Those are the advanced electronic machines. And tier 6, yeah, there is it. The monorail train, people. Woo!
Yeah, we can't do it.
Jetpack and the gas mask. And the conveyor belt MK4 and the fuel generator is on the expanded power infrastructure. So I think next episode we need to go do the alternates. And soon, at least, we need to do the alternates first.
Yeah.
And then take a look at the oil processing, since we need that for the rest. The Catrium electronics are supercomputer thingy things, and I do not think we need those for those things yet. So, did you just do? Yep.
The alternate.
You did the first alternate. The next alternate, I will select it already. He goes way faster than me. You are seeing that live on the video. I was still talking and he already sends the milestone away. You can see that it goes fast in teamwork. Anyways, next time we are gonna do the milestone for the oil pressing. Stay off the button now. So we can get fuel and such. And we also need to find the oil, of course. We need to go start mining the oil. Well, I do know one thing because I played on this world before. The oil is around that corner on the island. So it will be building a highway and cars that bring it from one to the other location. Since that the oil refining is a very big process to do, and since it requires different buildings to do, I need to make a separate building for it. I do not want it in my tower because my tower is too small for it. Basically, I'm gonna use a part of this area over here with the water to make foundations for a refinery for making rubber and plastic, because those two things are made with a refinery, of course, from oil that we collect with the car, so that the car can drive all the way back and then well back again and then drop it off and go back and back again and so on. Good. A whole mouthful of information. And last but not least, let me try the alternate, the research. Let me finish the research.
This fabric is suitable for the creation of parachutes.
We can now make parachutes as well. It's also a milestone. And for the rest, I do not have enough sulfur to complete the next tier. I thank you for the help, Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Maybe we see him later in episodes back. So he helped us last few episodes. Maybe we see him soon. Anyways, we still continue on with the episodes as we know. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Good luck!
Good luck!